Pat O'Rourke back with you at Crusader Forum as we get ready for the CIF NorCal quarterfinal in Division 4. The Archbishop Riordan Crusaders hosting the Liberty Ranch Hawks. Riordan comes in with a record of 18-11. Liberty Ranch is 24-7 on the season. Liberty Ranch is coached by Josh Williams, who started with this program from the beginning 3 years ago. The first season they went 4-20. Last year they went 6-18, and this year 23-9. No team from Galt has ever made it this far. They average 63.8 points per game. They allow 56.6. They won their first round game over Half Moon Bay, 55-52. That was the first time they took on a Bay Area school all season. And they're introducing the entire Liberty Ranch team that comes in with that 23-7 mark. And they're going to introduce all of the Crusaders as well. Before we get to the starters for tonight, Riordan 18-11, 10-1 against schools outside the West Catholic League. They finish in 4th place in the West Catholic League. That propelled them as they're losing in the semifinals of the league playoffs. They were selected for the CCS Open Division, finished in 4th place in the CCS Open, meaning that they were pretty much the 4th best team in all of the Central Coast section. And while they didn't, of course, get into the CIF Open Division, they're in Division 4, looking for a state championship for the first time in 11 years. They won it in 2002. And now they're the number 2 seed, taking on number 7 seed Liberty Ranch out of Galt. The Crusaders going to be wearing the home whites tonight with the purple numbering and lettering and the gold outlining. As you get a look at all of their introductions. They're coached by Rich Buckner, a record in his career of 69 wins, 73 losses. He's got a solid team. His regular rotation pretty much has been set. And he's got 3 players that average in double figures, Drew Mabry, Bobby Arenas, and Frankie Ferrari. Liberty Ranch has one of the best scorers in all of the state. And a guy by the name of Michael Meserole, who goes, the spelling is Meserole for that last name. He averages 25.2 points per game, which is good for 18th in all of the state, 4th in the Central Coast section. Starting lineups first for the visiting Liberty Ranch Hawks. They have DeAndre Stallings. He is a 6'4" sophomore. Also, Chris Childs, a 6'3" junior. Matt Hagan, a 6' junior. Matt Thomas, a 5'11" senior. And the aforementioned Michael Meserole, a 6'2" senior. And for the Crusaders of Riordan, 18-11, Drew Mabry is a 5'9" senior. Frankie Ferrari, a 5'11" senior. Jade Ubaja is a 5'11" junior. Zach Mazzoli, who also plays quarterback on the football team, is a 6' junior. And Graham Gilleran is a 6'7" senior. Mabry, Ferrari, Ubaja, Gilleran, and Mazzoli. We'll see Chief Ubaja and Bobby Arenas off that Riordan bench. Again, they're the team in white. Liberty Ranch, a team in gray with the green numbering. Not always going to be easy to tell those jerseys tonight. That dark gray that they have. We're going to see the tip between Gilleran and Hagan. Thomas, Hagan, Childs, Stallings, and Meserole, the lineup for Liberty Ranch. Pat O'Rourke with you here on RiordanAthletics.org. Special presentation, the only game in all of the Northern California playoffs that is getting streamed this weekend. Quarterfinal action. And we are finally set 7 minutes after 7 o'clock. The tip is won by the Liberty Ranch Hawks, a team from Galt, out of the Sac Joaquin section. This is Matt Thomas immediately stepping inside the lane. Tough right-hander misses. The rebound is tipped and grabbed by Riordan and Drew Mabry. Mabry in the front court. Tough running right-hander off the glass. No rim, and the rebound is secured by Chris Childs. So each side with a missed shot. We've played 24 seconds. Riordan fans already chanting defense. Good crowd for the Crusaders as Gilren comes away with the steal. Riordan immediately pushes ahead to Ferrari. Ferrari, a deadly outside shooter, wants to fire right away, and he drains it. Frankie Ferrari, the leading scorer in this team, averaging 11.3 points per game. We've got our first foul of the game coming 50 seconds in. It's going to go against Mabry. So good start for Ferrari, who is increasing that scoring total, averaging nearly 14 points over his last 5 games. He gets the early three-pointer to put Riordan in front. Matt Hagen's got on the high right side, swinging over to the wing. This is Meserole. 25.2 point per game scoring average, and he draws the foul on Mazzoli. Mazzoli getting the start tonight, and it looks like to guard Meserole. Excited to see Meserole. Not often you see high school players averaging over 25 points per contest. It's pretty tough to do, average over 20 a game. Here's a long 2-point jumper by Hagen that falls in. So Matt Hagen shoots the ball with confidence there to get Liberty Ranch on the board. We've played a minute 15. Watching this game on RiordanAthletics.org. This is Gilren, tallest player on the floor. And we've got a whistle off the ball. And another foul on the Crusaders. That's going to be their third. Jade Ubaja picks up his first. Riordan, now the tough West Catholic League, so their record's not as good as Liberty Ranch, but West Catholic League might be the toughest league in the Northern California as they come away with another turnover. Ubaja ahead to Gilren, and Gilren's got the layup. So Riordan's up 3, 6:21 to go in the opening quarter. And we've got a whistle and a foul again on Riordan. That's going to go against Ferrari. So 4 different Crusader players have picked up fouls. Last night, Sarah went down to defeat in the Open Division. When you're talking about West Catholic League teams, they were beat pretty good by a loaded Sheldon team as Mabry tries to come up with a steal. He knocks out of bounds. More WCAL teams are in action tonight. St. Francis is in the quarterfinals despite having a losing record. They're playing at Antelope tonight. Bellarmine is home against McClymonds in Division 1. Archbishop Mitty is playing in the Open Division against Newark Memorial. That's a good one in San Jose. They're just underway. And Sacred Heart Cathedral, not too far away here in the city, is playing against San Marin. Spinning his way in. Tough running right-hander. Misses again for Thomas, who's missed his first 2 shots. Jade Ubaja's got the loose ball. Ahead of Ferrari. He wants another 3. On rebound. Good hustle there by Gilren. This is Ubaja. Mazzoli, good passer. Finds Mabry. Jumper connects. For Drew Mabry, his first points. He averages 10 a game. So Riordan with the 5-point advantage. 5:16 to go in the first. This is Meserole still looking for his first points, and he drains it. Smooth, quick release from Michael Meserole. We can see why he has that outstanding scoring average. Not bad defense there by Mazzoli. The Let's Go Riordan chant from the band and students section. Here's Gilren on the back door, getting his shot swatted out of bounds by DeAndre Stallings, a sophomore for Liberty Ranch. Christian Hernandez, one of those effort players for Riordan, checks into the game for Mazzoli, and we'll see if it's Hernandez who's going to be the one guarding Meserole. Inside the lane, Hernandez gets it back outside to Gilren. Riordan will reset, 10 on the shot clock. Mabry steps right side of the lane, Tries to score off the window, can't do so. The tip rebound, and we're going to get a foul on Riordan. So already 5 team fouls on the Crusaders. 5 different players have won. That was Hernandez. 0 fouls called against Liberty Ranch. And a steal by Mabry, and he's got a layup. 3rd turnover on the Hawks. None on Riordan. And nearly another steal. Mabry, yes, he's got it. He's got it. Boy, let's lay up, rim down. Looked like that was going to drop home. And the rebound goes to Chris Childs and Liberty Ranch. Liberty Ranch got to take care of the ball better. Here's Meserol, the long 3. Why not? He shows he has unlimited range. Liberty Ranch brought a strong contingent from Galt. It's been a dream season for them. This school in their 3rd year of existence. Meserol pulls him within 1. Here's Ferrari attacking along the baseline. He's got a layup. Ferrari's got 5. The transfer from Burlingame, a 5'11 junior. Had to sit out early portion of the season. Wasn't eligible because of the transfer until the start of WCAL play. Meserol airballs it. Ferrari grabs it. Ahead, he's got Gilren. Gilren wide open, pump faking, and then drawing the foul. Gilren, if he just went up right away, it probably would have had a Ferrari, I think, relayed that message as Gilren goes to the free throw line. So we have our first foul of the game called against the Hawks, and it goes against Matt Hagan. So here's Gilren at the foul line. He's a 77% shooter from there. Pat O'Rourke with you. California Interscholastic Federation NorCal quarterfinals in Division 4 on RiordanAthletics.org. Winner obviously moving on to the semis, somewhere Riordan hasn't been in 5 years, and Liberty Ranch, obviously new school, has never been. He misses the second free throw. The tip rebound goes to the Hawks. This is Garrison King Halsey, the sophomore. Liberty Ranch a little bit flustered here, but only down 4. Meserol's got 6 points. Here's Thomas. Thomas not afraid to attack. Again, misses inside. He's had 3 misses inside. And we've got a whistle and a foul against the Hawks with 3:02 to go in the opening quarter. It's going to go against Garrison King Halsey. Mazzoli's back into the game as Gilren checks out. So you've got Mazzoli, Ferrari, Hernandez, Jade Obaja, and Drew Mabry. Here's Mazzoli, foul line, attacking, missing off the back iron. Tip rebound goes to Meserol, his first board of the night. You got to pick him up as soon as he crosses midcourt with that deep range. And he's going to get called for a carrying violation. So that's 5 turnovers on Liberty Ranch. Riordan is still yet to turn the ball over. And 2:36 to go in the opening quarter. Frankie Ferrari to Mabry up top. Here's Hernandez attacking and drawing the foul from the big man inside. And big man might be an understatement. That's Nick Friend, 6'7" senior. Can't blame Hernandez for hitting the deck there. Hernandez, 22 of 32 from the line this season. That's 69%, but he misses the first. Farmers Insurance, a proud sponsor of the California Interscholastic Federation. Call 800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com to find a local agent. We are insurance. We are farmers. He makes the second of 2 foul shots. And Riordan's got a 5-point advantage in the opening quarter. 2:15 to play in the first. Here's Stallings, the second leading scorer, turning it over again for the Hawks, and then Hernandez hits the deck. So Riordan doing what they want to do. Talked to Coach Buckner before this game. I spoke with him on BayPreps.com. You can hear the interview with him or with the Liberty Ranch head coach, Josh Williams. And Buckner is talking about rebounding, turnovers, cut down on the turnovers, defending in transition, and getting the ball inside. And his team has done that for the most part at the start of this game, and they've got a 5-point advantage because of it. And they have not turned the ball over at all, compared to 6 for Liberty Ranch. Archbishop Mitty playing Newark Memorial in the Open Division quarterfinals, and Newark Memorial jumps out to an 11-5 lead there. It's a very good team. In my opinion, that was the most competitive Open quarterfinal, even though it was a 2-7 game in terms of seeds. Here's Mabry getting stripped. There's the first turnover of the game on Riordan. Thomas, though, gets it stripped right back by Mabry. Mabry trying to work through traffic, knifing his way, going to the rim, and missing the shot. The rebound to Thomas. And Mabry comes up with another steal. Ferrari back to Mabry. Mabry can't convert. The rebound to Barnhart. Frantic pace there, and nearly another steal. Boy, Liberty Ranch has got to be more careful with the ball. They already have 8 turnovers. Riordan fans booing after another foul, and that's going to be the second personal on Ferrari and the 16th foul on Riordan. Sacred Heart Cathedral girls here in the city are leading Kennedy as they go to the fourth quarter, 57-49. Backdoor play. Here is Mezzarol getting fouled. Let's see if they'll say he was shooting on that one. I believe they are going to give him 2 shots. Mezzarol is a 79% foul shooter. 177 makes out of 225 attempts. Obviously, he can find his way to the line, and he makes the first. Another one for Mezzarol. And he misses this one, and the rebound to Gilren. Riordan's led most of this first quarter, 1:12 to play. Gilren along the baseline. Nice feed. Mazzoli's got a layup. First points of the game for Mazzoli, who averages 3.4 a contest. Nice pass by Gilren. Crusaders working with a half-dozen lead. Inside a minute to go. Here's Mezzarol. Mezzarol on the baseline with 3 on the shot clock. An air ball put up and missed by Barnhart. Barnhart gets it back, goes up, gets it blocked. Mazzoli finds his way up to the loose ball. .16 seconds. This is Mabry. I should say Ubaja. Shaquille Cooper's on the floor for Riordan as well. Here's Ubaja stepping inside the lane, kicking out for a 3. Missed by Padronis. The putback by Cooper, no. Rebound on the floor. Cooper gets another chance, and he got fouled at the buzzer. And Cooper's going to get free throws out of this with no time on the clock. So Shaquille Cooper is going to get 2 free throws. Nobody's going to be standing there with him. And he makes the first. Cooper has played 100 minutes this season, and this is his first trip to the foul line all year. It comes in the NorCal quarters, and he makes 1 of 2. So Riordan will settle for a 7-point lead as we head to the second quarter. You're watching high school basketball action. This is RiordanAthletics.org. So Riordan basketball to start the second quarter. Cooper, Mabry, Ubaja, Mazzoli, and Gilren on the floor for the home team. We're at the Crusader Forum. Pat O'Rourke with you on RiordanAthletics.org. A bad pass is stolen away by Mezzarol. Mezzarol loses it on the way up, just lost the handle, and gives it right back. Turnovers told the story in that opening quarter. Liberty Ranch had 8, Riordan had 1. Here's Ubaja, great dribble drive and the finish. His first points of the game, and Riordan doubling up the Hawks. And again, they're coming up with the pick in the pocket of the Hawks, but they give it right back on the carrying violation. But Liberty Ranch continues to be too careless on the handle. It's led to 10 Hawk turnovers. Nearly another one. Hitting the deck is Zach Justice, a 5'7" sophomore. And he's going to get free throws. That's one spot where Liberty Ranch can try to get back into this game. They're now in the bonus. Justice is 6 of 13 from the free throw line this season. Shooting 1 and 1 after the personal on Gilren. His first. So the sophomore calmly sinks to first. He's one of 3 sophomores that gets regular playing time for this Hawks team. The best one is DeAndre Stallings, who is scoreless thus far. As Justice makes them both with 7:05 to go in the first half of this NorCal Division IV quarterfinal. Riordan is up 7. Mabry to Shaquille Cooper. Cooper made 1 and 2 free throws at the end of that first quarter. Cooper is another one of the transfers from El Cerrito. Here's Jade Ubaja crossing over, stepping back for a long 2, barely grazed the rim. Rebound picked up off the floor by Mezzarol. And here is Stallings drawing contact on Mazzoli. And that's going to send DeAndre Stallings to shoot 1 and 1 after the 19th foul. Stallings, a very good free throw shooter, 80%. He's made 82 of his 103 attempts. Bobby Arenas is into the game. He's the second leading scorer in this team, but our first look at him, not playing that first quarter. Chief Ubaja is also in. Another regular that we did not see in that first quarter. Rebound picked up off the floor by Eric Vrana. As Stallings misses the front end of the 1 and 1. Chief Ubaja wants to go to work right away. Kicks it at Jade, and his cousin travels. Bellarmine up 19-13 on McClymonds down in San Jose. Told you Mitty trailing in their open quarterfinal early on against Newark Memorial. It's now 18-7 after 1 quarter. Mezzarol steps inside the lane, doing a lot of work there, getting a shot blocked, kicking it outside to Chris Childs. Rebound underneath for Liberty Ranch, and the putback is there to draw him within 5. That was Matt Hagan doing work for his second field goal. Feels like Riordan should be up a lot more than 5 right now. 5:42 to go in the first half. The band and student section back in it. Here's Eric Vrana attacking and scoring. Eric Vrana hadn't played in 3 of the last 4 games, but he's getting action here. His team is up by 7. Stallings still looking for his first points. He's a player that averages 13.7 a game for Liberty Ranch. He's on the wing against Vrana. Tough baseline jumper at the side of the backboard. Arenas has got it. Riordan's led by as many as 9. Here's Ferrari, who's got 5. Mabry has 4, works off the dribble. Great pass. Chifi Abaja gets it to fall. Mabry, the great assist there. 8, make it 9 different Riordan players have scored, and they're up by 9, matching their biggest lead. And another Liberty Ranch turnover. That is number 11 of this game. Matt Thomas back into the game for Justice. Walking the ball up the floor is Drew Mabry. Mabry on the pick and roll. We're going to get a carrying violation. 5th turnover on Riordan, 4th quarter. Thomas. Mezzarol has 7 points, hit a couple threes in the first part of the first quarter. Has been quiet since. Thomas again attacking, and this time he's able to get his dribble drive to get a finish. He has had trouble finishing, missed about 3 times from around the rim. There he gets it to fall to pull his team within 7. Drew Mabry misses the jumper badly. Rebound though, grabbed by Chifi Abaja. It leads to an open look for Arenas, who's not shy about shooting a 3. The rebound to Stallings. Arenas has taken nearly as many 3s as he has taken 2s this year. There's an air ball. Arenas is able to grab the loose ball. Ahead to the floor. The missed shot by Chifi Abaja, and Stallings has it again for Liberty Ranch. 7-point game, 3:25 left in the half. Here's a pull-up elbow jumper missed by Thomas, but he got fouled, and Ferrari can't believe it. You never want to foul a jump shooter. And that's not only a bad foul because it's on a jump shot, but also because it's Ferrari's 3rd. With 3:12 to go in the half, the leading scorer for Riordan's going to have to take a seat as Thomas misses the first. He misses the second one as well. And a rebound again to Arenas, who's padding his rebounding total. Someone that came into the game averaging 5 per game, which is 2nd on the Riordan team. Abaja, nice pass down to Arenas. Arenas has to track it down near the baseline. Vrana has trouble catching. Mabry up top. 5 on the shot clock. Mabry getting fouled by Thomas. So Thomas picks up the foul with 2:39 to go in the half. Mabry Misses the first free throw. He's a 71% foul shooter on the year. Riordan team is just 3 of 7 from the line thus far. They've made 1 of 2 now on every trip. Thomas throws it away. Great save made by Jade Abaja to preserve the possession for Riordan. Great pass, Mabry, layup, Chiefy Abaja, but a travel first. Riordan has clearly outplayed Liberty Ranch in this first half, but I think if you're the Hawks, you have to feel fortunate you're only down 8. Dangerous pass in the front court is caught by Chris Childs, and then he travels. And I say that fortunate for the Hawks because they have 13 turnovers. Here's Mabry, thought about pulling up for the 3. Not really known for his long-range shooting. Dribbles underneath, kicks out Arenas. Jade Abaja, nice pass down to Arenas, who has a layup. Arenas has his first points of the game, make it 10 different Crusaders that have scored, and they've got their biggest lead at 10. 1:42 left in the half. Stallings misses the 3. Chiefy Abaja, his second board. Arenas wants a 3. He's got it. 28-15. The Crusaders just keep increasing the ante. 6 unanswered points. 1:13 left in the half. Looking to take a double-figure lead into the break. And nearly another steal by Jade Abaja. But they're going to come up with a foul here. It's going to be the second one on Abaja. Liberty Ranch, when they dribble the basketball, they're giving the defense quite an opportunity to knock it away. And Meserole, a good free throw shooter, makes the first. Meserole, that's his first point of this second quarter. He had a couple of threes in the first 3 or 4 minutes of this game and has not had a field goal since. He makes them both. It's an 11-point game. 1:06 left in the first half. Arenas. Outside, Mabry wants the open 3. Gilren the rebound. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Riordan. .38 seconds to go. Officials talking to the scorers table here. Want to put some time back on the clock. Riordan has led most of this game. They were up 7 after the opening quarter, and obviously, as you can see on your screen, an 11-point lead right now. They've got a new shot clock. There's an 11-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Here's a pass inside to Verana. Verana had it partially blocked. Loose ball picked up by Friend. Now we're working out a 1.5-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Game clock at 25 seconds for Liberty Ranch. It's a team that has averaged 64 points per game, but just 17 in the first half against Riordan. They've had trouble taking care of the ball. It's a steal, a missed layup by Jade Abaja. Loose ball to Stallings. 9 seconds. Here's Thomas. It's knocked out of bounds off of Riordan with 5.6 seconds left. Mezzarole steps inside the lane. His jumper, no. And at the end of the first half, Riordan has an 11-point advantage. Crusaders have controlled the first 16 minutes of the game. And they lead by 11. I'll take a break on the audio side. You're watching CIF Division 4 NorCal quarterfinal action. This is RiordanAthletics.org. Pat O'Rourke back with you here on RiordanAthletics.org. Our score at the break, 28-17 in favor of the home team, the Crusaders, as they outscored Liberty Ranch 16-9 in the opening quarter. And in the second quarter, 10 different Crusaders have scored in this first half. Drew Mabry, Frankie Ferrari, and Bobby Arenas each have 5. Graham Gilleran's got 3. 2 points each for Zach Mazzoli, Jade Ubaja, and Chifi Ubaja. 1 point each for Christian Hernandez and Shaquille Cooper. Liberty Ranch, no surprise, led by Michael Mezzarol, the 6'2 senior, has 9 points, although he did not have a field goal the final 12 minutes of that first half. Riordan putting the clamps on him defensively, and Coach Rich Buckner's got to be pleased with that. 9 points for Mezzarol, 4 for Matt Hagan. 2 points each for Zach Justice and Matt Thomas. And of note, DeAndre Stallings, a 6'4 sophomore who averages 13.7 points per game, has been scoreless in this first half. So we'll see if Liberty Ranch can get him going to extend their season. Just the third year of the school, the third year of the school, and this season it's a 23-9 record. And after winning a combined 10 games in their first 2 years of the program, Josh Williams has been at the helm. And he is the son of Sac Joaquin Section Assistant Commissioner John Williams. Let's get back to the stats. Liberty Ranch turned the ball over 14 times in the first half. That's a big telling stat. 8 of those were in the first quarter. Riordan had 6 turnovers in the first half. Riordan out rebounding Liberty Ranch 16-14. And from the free throw line, the Crusaders are 4 of 8. The Hawks are 5 of 9. Riordan does have Frankie Ferrari with 3 fouls. He is going to start this second half. Jade Ubaja's got a couple. Riordan going to go with Ferrari, Gilleran, Mabry, Jade Ubaja, and Zach Mazzoli, the same 5 guys that started this game. Liberty Ranch has Chris Childs, Matt Thomas, Michael Mezzarol, DeAndre Stallings, and Matt Hagan. The 2 leading scorers, Mezzarol and Stallings, that combined to average 39 points per game this year, and they've combined for just 9 in this first half. Here's Stallings, who was shut out. Steps inside the lane, he gets his first bucket of the game. And you knew Coach Williams made that a point to get him involved. Liberty Ranch needs something out of him. The Hawks coming off a win over Half Moon Bay on Wednesday night. Here's Mabry, nice feed to Gilleran. Gilleran pump fakes, then scores off the back of the iron. Second field goal of the game for the 6'7 senior, and the lead's back at 11. Stallings back up top to Thomas. Let's see if Liberty Ranch takes care of the ball better in this second half. Mezzarol against Mazzoli. Mazzoli and Hernandez kind of switching off, defending Mezzarol. Here's Thomas getting it stripped. Ahead to Jade Ubaja. He's got a layup, and Riordan's up 13. 15 turnovers on the Hawks. Cross-court pass, Mezzarol. 3-point look from the wing. No. Mabry skies for the board. The 5'9 senior. Ferrari for the open 3. Stallings has his 4th board. Mezzarol. Childs back to Mezzarol. So Liberty Ranch team averages 64 points per game, and they're stuck at 19 right now with 6 minutes left in the third. Riordan. Nice job tonight defensively. Make no mistake about it. This is more them than Liberty Ranch. Here's Mezzaroli, a tough fadeaway. It's an air ball. It's going to be a shot clock violation. So there's another example of Riordan defending And that is going to be their key if they want to win their first state title in 11 years. They can get another home game with a win tonight. Down to Gilran. Turnaround jump hook is good. Gilran's got 4 third quarter points. And he's the Crusaders' leading scorer with 7. Riordan pushing that lead up. Biggest it's been at 15. Mazzarol gets his pocket pick, but they're going to call Mazzoli for the foul, and he can't believe it. So that's a third foul on Mazzoli. The winner of this game plays the winner of Marin Catholic and Menlo. Here's Mazzarol, way off on the 3. And a foul on Ferrari, and that's going to be Ferrari's 4th. So that's the one thing that can hurt Riordan here. They're up by 15. But Ferrari, an unnecessary foul there. And he knows he's got to head to the bench. Ferrari's second team West Catholic League. Came into this game averaging nearly 14 points per game over his last 5. He's the leading scorer in the season at 11.3 for Riordan. Here's Stallings. He connects on the short jumper. Stallings showing a good mid-range game. He's got all 4 of the third quarter points for Liberty Ranch. 13-point Crusader advantage. Things have gotten pretty quiet here at Crusader Forum. Even the Riordan fans, with their team up by that comfortable margin, gotten a little bit quiet after having a lot of energy at the start. Here's Jade Abaja. The rebound to Stallings. Stallings just a sophomore. Probably could hit the weight room here a little bit in the next couple of seasons. Here's Mazzarol shooting another 3. Missing it. Mazzarol just settling for those 3-pointers. Riordan will take that. Jade Abaja can't catch the pass from Mabry. 7th turnover on Riordan. Archbishop Mitty has taken the lead on Newark Memorial. They're down 11 after the first quarter, but Mitty in front by 1 now with 6:02 to go in the third. That's in the Open Division quarterfinals. The winner will take on Modesto Christian in the semis. $17 on the shot clock. Mazzarol has had a rough night, and he turns it over. And now a foul on the Hawks as the Crusaders bring it in the front court. Matt Hagan picks up his 2nd for the Hawks. The team from Galt. No team from Galt has ever made it this far in the playoffs. No matter how this one ends tonight for Liberty Ranch, this has been a very successful season for them. They're playing a 2-3 zone. Here's Jade Abaja with the open 3. Stallings has trouble pulling in the rebound. Great hustle there by Abaja to keep it alive. Chiefy Abaja, that is. And Bobby Arenas drains the 3, his 2nd of the game. And Riordan is up by 16. Arenas, one of 10 Crusaders to score tonight. Their biggest lead tonight with 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Are you saving as much as you could on your insurance? See how your knowledgeable local farmer's agent can save you money. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com. We are insurance. We are farmers. Here's a three in the corner for Stallings, who's finally starting to get going for Liberty Ranch after a scoreless first half. He's got 7. But nobody picks up Jade Abaja, and he's got a layup. Abaja now with 6. Nearly another steal for Riordan. And a tough shot that falls for Stallings and a chance for a three-point play. Well, we did not see any of this in the first half from the 6'4 sophomore, but he is certainly putting together here in the third. This guy can be some player. Riordan still working with a comfortable double-figure lead. They've led by double figures since about the midway point of the second quarter. So Stallings has all 10 of the Liberty Ranch third quarter points. Riordan has outscored him this quarter, though, 11-10. Here's a three by Mazzoli. The long rebound, tipped by Garrison King Halsey. He's a sophomore, and he will score. First points of the game for King Halsey. And Liberty Ranch hanging around. They're down 10. 2:33 to go in the third. Mazzoli underneath. Kick back out. Jade Abaja, another open three-point look. No. Christian Hernandez battles for the rebound. Abaja hangs in the air. Can't score. Stallings has the rebound knocked out of his hands, and it goes off of him and out of bounds. It will be Riordan ball. A.J. Padronis is into the game for Jade Abaja. Padronis, we saw him have a big game early in the year against Moreau Catholic at the Catholic School Winter Classic. He had 20 points in that game. Hit 4 threes in that contest. He's the one with the ball right now. He hasn't played in 3 of the last 5 games coming into tonight. 2 minutes to go in the third. Here's Arenas, right-hander. So Arenas didn't play at all in the first quarter, but he leads Riordan in scoring with 10 points. He averages 10.4. Mezzarol gets bumped, can't convert the shot. And a foul as Kane Halsey comes away with the loose ball. Bellarmine leading McClymonds. Nice game for the Bells at home tonight, 47-29 in Division I quarterfinals. Inside the bucket and the foul for Zach Barnhart. So Liberty Ranch, 23-9. Sac Joaquin, Division IV runners-up. Can get this lead down to single figures. They were once down 16. That foul was on Christian Hernandez, his third. Barnhart converts the three-point play, his first points of the game. It is a 9-point contest. 1:35 left. Liberty Ranch fans now chanting defense. Padronis wants a three. Rebound underneath. Arenas comes away with it. Cross court Mazzoli. Arenas steps in, converts the jumper, and Bobby Arenas, some big buckets in this third quarter. He has scored 7 of his 12 in the quarter. He's the game's leading scorer. Inside the other way. Shot misses for Barnhart. Arenas has the board. So Riordan back up by double figures inside a minute to go in the third. Mabry, 40 seconds to Arenas. Arenas, right-hander, no. The rebound pulled in by Mezzarol. Mezzarol has not scored in this second half. He has not had a field goal since midway through the first quarter. The 18th leading scorer in the state. Riordan's bottled him up. Shot clock and game clock about even at 11 seconds. Thomas to Stallings, who has all 10 of his points in the quarter with 4. Throws in the backcourt, nearly a turnover. Here's Mezzarol at the buzzer. Did he get it off in time? They're going to say he did. The missed shot means we head to the fourth quarter with an 11-point game. Each team scores 15 in the third. You're watching the CIF NorCal Division IV quarterfinals on RiordanAthletics.org. Riordan basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Crusaders up by 11. Liberty Ranch did get it down to 9 at one point, but they've been trailing most of this game. As Bobby Arenas takes it strong. He's had a nice game, particularly a nice second half, and now he's going to be going to the free throw line as the 6'1 junior. A 61% foul shooter on the year. First free throw misses for Arenas. Riordan is 4 of 9 as a team from the line. El Camino giving Dublin a battle in Division II. Dublin the top seed, and El Camino down by just 3 as they head to the fourth quarter there. Arenas makes 1 of 2. The winner of this game plays the winner of Marin Catholic and Menlo, and that's a tight game tonight at Marin Catholic. The Wildcats are up 2. Another steal for the Crusaders. They give it right back as Kane Halsey came away with the loose ball. So Marin Catholic leading Menlo 39-37. They're going to the fourth there. WCAL girls play. Mitty is losing to Carondelet in the open division. Sacred Heart Cathedral won tonight in Division III. So Liberty Ranch has been careless with the ball tonight. They've got 18 turnovers, and now they want a timeout called by the Hawks bench with 7:19 to go in this game, and Riordan is up a dozen. Archbishop Mitty in the CIF NorCal boys quarterfinal. After once trailing by 11 after the first quarter, they've now opened up a 15-point lead over Newark Memorial late in the third. Liberty Ranch basketball, they've got Stallings open, and it's blocked out of there by Arenas. Good defensive play by Arenas, who's given Riordan great energy tonight. Mazzoli's going to check into the game for Gilliran. The winner moves on to the Division IV semifinals. Tipped on the inbounds, another steal. Verona comes away with the loose ball. And an over and back violation. Mabry, miscommunication hit between him and Mazzoli there. Matt Thomas back into the game for Zach Justice. Bellarmine up on McClymonds, 51-35 as they go to the fourth quarter in Division I. Wild shot falls for Garrison King Halsey. Liberty Ranch again will not go away. 6:38 to go, they're down 10. They were down 11 at the half. They've trailed by as many as 16. Padronis. Here's a three by Arenas, that is good. The big game continues for Bobby Arenas. The other way, a foul on Arenas. 16 points for Bobby Arenas tonight. He just picked up his second personal, but what a game for the junior. As King Halsey makes a free throw, he's got all 5 of his points in the second half. Arenas' season high is 19 points. He scored 19 against Mission. I should say his season high is 21. He scored 21 against Hercules. He has scored 19 points 3 different times. Actually 4 different times. He had 19 against Palo Alto in the CCS Open quarterfinals. .11-point game. Ferrari back in, playing with 4 fouls. Here's Arenas. Tough right-hander falls with the foul. And Bobby Arenas has a chance for a 3-point play. And for his 19th point of the night, this is a guy that did not play at all in the first quarter. .5:57 left. Riordan's got a 14-point advantage. Riordan back in NorCal's, and it's been a good night as Mazzoli grabs the rebound. Here's Ferrari, the long 3. Rebound high, grabbed by Liberty Ranch. Riordan has bottled up Mazzoli. Just 9 points. He has not scored in this second half. The 25-point-per-game scorer finally gets his first bucket of the second half. 5:14 left. Ferrari catches. Arenas wants a 3. And the rebound goes out of bounds on the other side of the backboard. DeAndre Stallings back in for Liberty Ranch. He scored all 10 of his points in the third quarter. Less than 5 minutes to go. Here's Stallings looking for Mazzoli in the back door. Mazzoli, tough right-hander, falls. I should say Mezzarol. I've been calling him Mezzarol. I had it right most of this game, and last few instances changed his name. It's a 10-point game. Here's Arenas. Outside Ferrari, pump fakes the three. 18 on the shot clock. Ferrari will take this three. Rebound Mazzoli. I think maybe that's where I'm getting confused. Mazzoli for Riordan. Mezzarole for Liberty Ranch. It's a 10-point game. A timeout by the Crusader bench and head coach Rich Buckner. Riordan looking to move on to the semifinals for the first time in 5 years. They're up by 10. You're watching CIF Division IV NorCal quarterfinal basketball on RiordanAthletics.org. St. Francis boys basketball team giving Antelope a tough game on the road are the Lancers. They're tied at 54 with 3:45 to play. Bellarmine was up comfortably the last we checked against McClymonds in the Division I quarterfinals. Mitty was up big on Newark Memorial, 48-35 after 3 quarters. So a good night right now for the West Catholic League. After Sarah lost last night, here's a lob. Chief Yabaja catches, comes down and scores. Good job by Chief Yabaja not to force the alley-oop there. He gets the needed bucket to put his team up a dozen. Here's Mezzarole. Mezzarole had not scored in the second half until scoring the last 2 Liberty Ranch buckets, but Liberty Ranch has not been able to take care of the ball all night. That's their 20th turnover, 3:38 left. Outside Ferrari, 3 in the corner, he's got it. A dagger if you're Liberty Ranch from Frankie Ferrari, who had not scored since the first few minutes of this game. He's got 8. 3:16 left. Riordan will play either Marin Catholic or Menlo if they go on to win this game, and right now it's looking pretty good with up by 15 as Mabry's back in for Jade Abaja. Here's Mezzarole. The rebound to Arenas. Riordan can really feel good about their defensive effort tonight, particularly with what they've done on Mezzarole. He's had to settle for some tough threes. Sometimes not even getting his feet set on those threes. Here's Arenas around a screen, and he traveled. Arenas has had a good night, 19 points. His season high is 21. Knocked away by Ferrari with 2:31 left. Goes right over near the scorers table. It's looking more and more like Riordan's going to get another home game. It would be their final home game of the season on Tuesday night. They win this game, they would play either Marin Catholic or Menlo. Knocked away by Arenas. Riordan's been in the passing lanes all night, but a great block shot there by Thomas on Mabry. It goes out of bounds, and it is Liberty Ranch basketball, and it gets a big cheer from their fans. .212 left. Thomas Dribbles right into the teeth of traffic, and he ends up getting the foul call on Mabry with 2:09 left. So here's Thomas shooting 1 and 1 after the foul on Mabry. And he missed it. Bobby Arenas has 9 rebounds to go along with those 19 points. Jade Abaja bumped on his way to the lane. St. Francis up by 3 on Antelope. That would be a huge upset in Division II. Antelope, the number 2 overall seed. St. Francis up by 3 with 3:20 left. 57-54 as Graham Gillerin scores. Good night tonight for the 6'7" senior. The 3 in the corner misses off the back iron to DeAndre Stallings. Here's a jumper scored from 15 feet out by Matt Hagan. 57-42. 1:25 left. Give Liberty Ranch credit with their effort throughout the night, even though they've trailed by near double figures all evening. Gillerin wants the baseline jumper. Arenas battles for another rebound. He's got a double-double. Thomas, though, grabs his miss. 1:05 left. And a timeout by the Liberty Ranch bench. 57-42 in favor of Riordan. .103 to go. Crusaders have led nearly this entire game. They're up 16-9 at the half. Riordan up 11, or 16-9 after the first quarter, up 11 at the half. Up 11 going into this fourth quarter, now up 15 with 52 seconds left. Six on the shot clock. Not a real good possession out of the timeout, and stepping out of bounds and frustrated is Nick Friend. Fitting way perhaps for this one to end. Still got 38 seconds left, but that's a 22nd turnover of the night for Liberty Ranch, who began this game with 8 turnovers in the opening quarter. With 28 seconds left, we've got a Riordan turnover. That is their 12th of the contest. .25 seconds. A shot underneath. A putback effort by Mitch Palmer. A senior getting some action here on the floor in NorCal's, and he's going to be going to the free throw line. With 20 seconds left. Justin Fernandez among those players out on the floor for Riordan. The first free throw misses. Misses the second as well. Rebound to Riordan. They don't need to shoot here. 12 seconds left. This is Justin Fernandez. 4 seconds. Riordan's going to get a good cheer, and they deserve it. Great defensive effort tonight for Rich Buckner's Crusaders. They advance to the NorCal semifinals for the first time in 5 years of this program. They beat Liberty Ranch by the final score of 57-42. We'll take a brief break on the audio side and bring it back for totals. You're watching high school basketball action. This is the CIF NorCal Division IV quarterfinals on RiordanAthletics.org. Pat O'Rourke back with you here at the Crusader Forum, where Riordan advances to the Division IV semifinals with a 57-42 win over Liberty Ranch. The Crusaders led 16-9 after one quarter, 28-17 at the half, and they go on for the 57-42 win. What a night for Bobby Arenas, 19 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for Arenas. His season high in points was 21, but that double-double is the third time. Make it 4 times he's had 19 points and 10 rebounds exactly this year. And so that is his 4th double-double of the season. Also for Riordan, 9 points for Graham Gillerin, 8 for Frankie Ferrari, 6 for Jade Abaja. Giroux Mabry scores 5, 4 for Chief Abaja, 2 points for Zach Mazzoli, 1 point for Christian Hernandez, and 1 point for Shaquille Cooper. Michael Mezzarol, who averages 25.2 points per game, held to 13 tonight. DeAndre Stalling scores all 10 of his points in the third quarter. 6 points for Garrison King-Halsey and 6 for Matt Hagan. Also 3 points for Zach Barnhart, 2 points for Zach Justice, and 2 for Matt Thomas. From the free throw line, Riordan was 6 of 11, Liberty Ranch 9 of 16. Riordan out rebounding the Hawks 30-24, and Liberty Ranch committed 22 turnovers compared to 13 for the Crusaders. Riordan improves to 19-11. They're into the semifinals of NorCal for the first time in 5 years. Liberty Ranch ends their great season, just the 3rd year of the program. They end the year at 23-10. Thanks to Vernon Marcaida. Outstanding production work again tonight for RiordanAthletics.org. I hope to do it again. 57-42, the final score. Riordan beats Liberty Ranch tonight in the NorCal Division IV quarterfinals. Riordan will host Marin Catholic in the semifinals on Tuesday. Marin Catholic a winner over Menlo. You've been watching high school basketball action on RiordanAthletics.org.